Okay, sorry for the delay. Today, I'm gonna tell you something about hygiene and how to clean. My name is Leila. You guys saw me, I think, at the production location. I'm from Ecolab, and we deliver all the chemicals for cleaning. Um, so the topics gonna talk about today is dirt, the factors you need to clean, surface cleaning, and also the chemical products. And with chemical products, there's always safety involved. Um, so what do you think? Why do we clean? What's the main purpose of cleaning? Can you?
Get rid of the material.
Why do we clean? Yes. Other?
The product that we're producing is safe,
Yes.
so we need to have a
That's right.
safe filing.
Yes. So the first is the removal of dirt. The second is to make equipment ready for the next production round. The third is to prevent damage to equipments. And the fourth is to, what you said, make sure that you have a hygienic environment. And cleaning is a necessary basisvoorwaarde. How do you say that? It's necessary for a hygienic production process. So good cleaning assures that you can make food quality end product. The types of dirt. Dirt, you can split it into two. So 99% is visible dirt and 1% is invisible dirt. The visible dirt, you have organic dirt and inorganic dirt. Do you know what organic and inorganic is? No? Organic is everything from natural, that is natural, like fats, proteins, and carbohydrates. So you here in meatless you don't have fats. You also don't have proteins. So you have here at meatless carbohydrates. So that is organic dirt. Then you have inorganic. Sorry, inorganic dirt, and that's the opposite of organic. So that's like scaling, salts, but also rust. And then you have 1% that is invisible, so you cannot see with your eyes, and that's everything that's microbiologic. What do you think? What are the factors for cleaning? What do you need for cleaning? What need for? Sorry? Water, yes. What do you need more? Chemicals, products. You need temperature and pressure, so mechanical force. Yeah. So we call it the circle of Zinner. So we have four factors that contribute to cleaning. So you have the mechanical force. We already discussed it's water flow, but also brushing is also a mechanical force. Then you have temperature. Temperature is has an optimum between 55 and 80 degree, and it depends of the type of soil you have. For example, if you work with protein, you don't want to be high in temperature because protein, like an egg, if you boil it, then it will denaturalize. So you don't want to work with high temperatures. But if you work with fats in a production location where they make potatoes, where they make fries, so you have a lot of dirt like fats and oil, then you want to go higher in temperature. So it depends of the type of soil. Then you need, of course, the chemistry, so the product, and the time. That are the three factors that you need. And this is called the circle of Zinner. So you always have the 4 factors. So if we look, if we take an example, the dishes. If you clean a plate, what do you need the most of the 4 factors? If you do the dishes at home, just by hand, manually, what do you think? Which of the factors you need the most, or you can use the most? Is it temperature? You don't want temperature too high because otherwise you burn your hands. Yes, it's warm. Chemistry, can we put a lot of chemistry in? No, because also your hands, you don't want to, yeah. And yeah, we have the one you have is the mechanical force. So the mechanical force, yeah, you can see it. It's the most of the 4 factors, and the temperature is low. Chemistry also, and time is also limited because you don't want to spend a lot of time on one plate. So that's a little bit limited when you do the dishes by hand. When you do it with the dishwasher, how do you think the picture would be?
Spending more time.
Spending more time, but also more.
A lot less mechanical force and
Yes.
more temperature and chemic.
Yes, yeah. And why you can't put a lot of mechanical force in it? What's the reason you think? Wacht even. Mogen die nog niet zien? Wacht even. Helemaal fout. Niet kijken. Wacht even. Sorry. So because in the dishwasher you have a pump, but the pump is not strong enough to, the pump is just strong enough to circulate the water, but not to, give that mechanical force.
So pressure pump.
It's not a high pressure pump, no. So you can put a lot of chemistry in it. You also can put a lot of temperature in it because it's a closed system, and also so that's just to let you see what's the difference between manually and the dishwasher. So if we're gonna talk about surface cleaning.
Dirty. Oh.
When we start with cleaning, first we have to remove everything what stands in the way. So things you don't use, just put it out. It makes also the accessibility to the other machines better. So if you move all the things out that you don't want to use, during cleaning, then the accessibility is better. So things like availability, sorry. So things like packaging materials and cover all sensitive materials with the plastic. Then the first step is to remove the large particles, and that is without water. So you just grab an how do we say that, shuffle, or an shuffle too. Brush. So you don't have to use water for this step. The second step is to pre-rinse everything with water. The purpose of pre-rinsing is to remove, to remove all the loose soil. After this step, you have the cleaning step, and in this cleaning step, there komen the chemicals, the chemistry comes. So what you do is with cleaning with chemistry is that you inweken. Sorry hoor.
You let it soak.
You let it soak. Yeah. So you let the dirt, you let it soak with the chemistry. So the contact has to be good with the chemistry and your dirt. Then the fourth step is the intermediate rinse. And the main goal of the intermediate rinse is to remove all the soaked dirt and also the residues of your chemistry. Then you have the fifth step. Is the visual check. So you check if everything is visually clean, and you can also do that with ATP. ATP is to check if there's still living microbes on the surfaces. Then you have the disinfection step. And the disinfection step is to remove all living material. So every microorganism like yeast, mold, you can kill it with the disinfection step. And then you have the last step, that's the after rinse step. And it's the goal to is to delete, to remove all the the residues of your disinfection. Then we have a timetable over here. It's just a general timetable, so it's not for every process the same, but just to let you see that the pre-rinse and the intermediate rinse are the longest steps in cleaning, and also the most important steps, because it's like, I think 80% of your cleaning is with water. So you begin with preparation. So I already told, remove everything out what you don't want to clean. Then you have the pre-cleaning. So then you pre-rinse everything to remove 80% of the dirt. Then you have the foaming step. There comes the chemistry, and it's approximately between the 15 and 20 minutes. You need the contact time with your chemistry and the dirt. So you have to let it work in for 15 20 minutes. Then you have the after rinse, the intermediate rinse. Then you have the disinfection step. The disinfection step is always a minimum of 5 minutes, because the disinfection needs a minimum of 5 minutes to kill all the microbes. And then you have the final rinse.
But what's important for us, and that's since changes from this presentation, is that we're told foam is 15, 20 minutes, and disinfection for us shouldn't be on there longer than, has to be there 5 minutes, but not much longer.
No,
Because of the reactions we've had.
Yes, it's a minimum of 5 minutes, and I think I don't know if there is a maximum for the disinfection step. I have to check it out, but yeah, I will write it down because I don't know for sure. I see here 20 minutes, but I don't know if that's for every chemical product the same. I think it depends of the disinfection you use. So you guys, you have the top active des.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see in the technical data sheet what's the maximum contact time. So I will check it. Yeah. So this is the consistency of foam. So like you can see, foam exists of 90% air, 9.8% water, and 0.2% product. So as you can see, there is much more air and water than your product. Product is just a fraction of your foam. If you have 1 liter of your product, you can make 500 liters foam. So just to let you see that, the product is just a little percentage of your foam bubble. So I have here a picture of the foam quality. On the left side, we see dry foam. So if you see dry foam, then
But it's
It-
too dry.
it's too dry. So it will not, the contact time will not be efficient enough.
So it's not sticking.
It's not sticking, and you see spots. So there are spots that that are not treated with the foam. Then you have wet foam. The advantage of wet foam is that it goes too fast because of gravity. It doesn't stick on the surface. So this is how you want to see it.
Is it a thick layer of?
Yes. Yeah, it's a thin layer. No,
Okay.
a thin layer. I will demonstrate it later on. But it's a thin layer, so you don't have to. But I wanted to tell something about the foam. Yeah, wet foam is because of a lack of air. So you have little air and much water. And if you look to the dry foam, that's because you have too much, too much air. Yeah. So it's always an air issue because we saw in this picture, like, heb het niet, sorry. Blijft fout gaan, kijken.
He's not listening.
Nee. So we can see in this picture, it consists of 90% of air. So your foam bubble is always more air than the rest. So if you have a problem with your foam, then it's always the air pressure. Yes, this is the mechanical force of a foam bubble. As you can see, when the foam bubble comes onto the surface, because of the impact, the bubble will collapse, it will explode, and that force zorgt ervoor that everything moet ik uitleggen.
Het is los, hè?
Nee, not die los, but it
Really
gaat
sorry.
mee. How do you say that?
Oh, it flows.
Yeah, it's. Wacht even, ik had het ergens opgeschreven.
But you get a layer of water on the surface
Yeah,
because of the bubbles.
yeah. The wall is foamed and the air bubbles collapse and slowly take down the dirt. So that's what's happening. That's what happens. So the bubbles collapse and then dirt will, due to gravity, will go down. So I have here a picture of a test. So you can see the dirt on the left side, and it's a deposit of 82% of fat, and it's colored with black carbon. They foamed it, and as you can see, every minute or every few minutes they took a picture, and you can see that the dirt is really going down. So that's that's how it works, foam. So the materials that you have to use, first of all, to remove all the large particles, you need a shovel, a brush. Then you have the rinsing. For rinsing, you have to need water, of course. You have to. You also need a medium pressure. 20 or 40 bar is the max. Above 40 bar is high pressure, and you don't want high pressure because if you use high pressure, all will, how do we say that? So splash, splash around. And you also need the right nozzle. So for rinsing, you always need the blue nozzle. And for foaming, you need the white nozzle. Why is that? Because the blue nozzle has an outlet of 30 liters per minute, and the white nozzle has an outlet of 200 liter per minute. So that's almost five yeah, 5 keer more than the 5 times more. Yeah, thank you.
So you buy those blue ones off, your company? Cause
Yes, we have it.
I've got the white ones, but I
Yeah.
don't see the blue ones.
No, because I think you have another supplier. You have Bones.
Yeah.
I think they work with the yellow, maybe,
Yellow.
or
Yeah.
yellow, huh? Yeah. So the ecolab has always the blue for rinsing,
Yes.
white for foaming, and we use the yellow for disinfection. Then the products, of course, your cleaning agent. It can be acid or alkaline. I will tell you more about it. And then the disinfection product. And then you have the last step, and that's the check. You can do it with pH strips, also the microbiological plates, the ATP swaps. I will also tell something about it later.
But you need to check it.
You need to check it because you don't want to have a residue of your product still on the surface.
Oh, that's the check.
Yeah, that's the pH step, pH check. We also have test strips, hydrogen peroxide strips, so you can test if there's still chemical on your surface. We call it a residue tester. Yeah. Okay, then the products. So I already told you the choice of product is depending from the nature of your dirt. Is it organic? Is it inorganic? So do you have fats or do you have scaling or rust? The methods to clean also depends on the process. Is it, for example, a sip cleaning? So the blancheur, for example, is a sip cleaning. Or is it manual, just surface cleaning? So that's also important to know how you're gonna clean something. The accessibility and the complexity. You have also limited circumstances. You can think about the material, compatibility, also the environment. What's the impact on the environment? Safety, also important. Energy, temperature, and time. And of course, the quality of your water, but also the water hardness is important. So we already discussed this. So you have dirt. 99% is visible and 1% is invisible. So you have organic and inorganic dirt. And if you want to clean an organic dirt, then you always have to use an alkaline product. So if you have fat or protein of carbohydrates soiling, then you need an alkaline product. If you have anorganic soil like minerals, scaling or rust, then you need an acid product. Is that a little bit clear?
Plus, in terms of the products we use.
Yeah, I will tell it later.
Okay.
There comes a sheet where I will tell what's alkaline and what's acid. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's a good question. Yeah. And then you have invisible soil. So think of bacteria, yeast, viruses, molds, and you only can remove it by disinfection. So there is not another. You cannot remove microbiological dirt by an alkaline product or some acid product. So you need the disinfection step. And disinfection products are always also acids. So you also can remove anorganic soil with a disinfection product.
And you can, if you mix your product with disinfectants, no problem.
It depends. No, that's not right. There always should be an intermediate rinse between the acid product and the disinfection.
You always get
Always.
that.
Yeah.
The danger is when you mix.
Yes,
alcohol.
this is the most dangerous. So the alkaline product and the acid product. But I will tell also something later about it. But you always have to rinse between the chemicals. Yes. So this is the pH scale. Yeah, the pH scale tells something about how acid or how alkaline a product is. The medium, the pH 7 is neutral, and that's water. If you go into the acid, then you start from 0 till 6. So batteries, the content of your stomach, lemon, vinegar, they are acid products. And then you have the pH scale from 8 to 14. Soap, bleach, baking soda, drain cleaner, that are alkaline products. So if you look into the pH scale, what kind of products do you think is danger? Do you think acid or alkaline or both or both? Yeah, that's the right answer. Yeah. And if you think about Coca-Cola, which pH number would you give Coca-Cola on the scale?
2.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. 2.3. Yeah.
Go for the
Yeah.
microwave.
Yeah, because Coca-Cola, you think it's very sweet, but it's really acid. If you have like a screw that is how do you say that, is tight, and you put cola on it, then it will make life easier.
If you leave a tooth, you lose a tooth when you're a kid and you put it in a glass of cola, it'll be gone
Yeah.
in a couple days.
Well, I didn't try that.
You did it. We had a tooth.
Yeah.
School on the show, so we put fresh cola in for like 3 days and the tooth was,
Okay.
Not just use a rusty coins.
Okay, these are the products from ecolab. So all our jerry cans are, yes,
Why did you use blue cans?
that's a good question. That's
So only the lid is.
yes, I get that question a lot. Also, other customers are telling me, why is everything in blue? Yeah, I really don't know. That's my answer. Yeah, I don't know why they made the jerry cans blue. Yeah, that's yeah. I can change it. Sorry.
Not yet.
Not yet. So we have the alkaline product that has a blue label. You can recognize it because of the blue label. Chloralkaline also has a blue label. Then you have the neutral products. You can recognize it because of the orange label. And then you have acid, and you can recognize it because of the red label. What is different? You see two different caps. So the chloralkaline has a yellow cap, and the acid degassed product. So you have the top active DES. It's an acid and it's a degassing product. So you can recognize it because of the red cap and the red label. So that's the difference between the acid and the acid that can degas. Yeah. And it's really important. I have to,
The degas means that it can generate the fumes.
yeah, yes, I can show you. This one is with the ventile. Yes, the pressure valve, and this one is without. So you can do it. Sorry. Oh, ik had ook niet aan jou gegeven, Louise, sorry.
We don't use the gas exist.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
We have
We
that.
have this one. Yeah, the top active test.
Those are on the satellites.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, then I can take it, go to Belgium and fill up with gas on that one.
Yeah, then you need this cap.
Yeah.
Yes, we.
Yeah. Yes. But it's not cheaper now, right? In Belgium. No, it's not cheaper anymore.
That's a shame.
Yeah. Yes. So the chlor-alkaline, you don't have it here, but it's also a degassing product. And it's really important not to switch the
Caps.
the caps. I will show you what can happen with the jerry can
Please.
later on. Some action. Yeah, I have a film here. Yeah. These are the products you use in here in Ranides. The accelerated turf soil. You used it. You did use it. You had the incident, I think, with the thermic oil. Yeah, it's the accelerated turf soil. It's very. It's a very strong alkaline gel, and then you have the MIP-LF. It's the alkaline cleaning product, and you use it. You use it in the sip also, but also in the mixing tanks.
Mixing tanks.
Yeah, to circulate. Huh? Yeah. So you use the MIP-LF. Then you have the accelerate HSI. That's the oxidative booster. You also use it only in the blancheur. Then you have the Horolit CP. It's also for the blancheur because it's a SIP. SIP acid cleaning agent. And then you have the foam. Top active 200 is the alkaline foam. And the top active DES is the disinfection acid, also on foam base. Then you have the Alcodes GF. That's the disinfection agent. And you don't have to rinse it. So it's a no rinse. Alcodes GF?
Ja.
Nee, er zit alleen maar IPA in. Isopropanol. Dus het is echt een alcohol. Ja. De drijfzaamoxy.
Ja, die is.
Ja, de drijfzaamoxy is the mineral cleaning agent and also disinfection, which you don't have to rinse. Then you have the Clint GP. You use it for the zeg je dat, vloerreiniger? Schropmachine. Schropmachine. Ja.
Floor cleaner.
The floor cleaner. Yeah. So the Clint GP, use it for the floor cleaner. Then you have the Manosoft and the Manodesli, and it's for your hands. So the Manosoft is just the soap, and the Manodesli is the disinfection alcohol. Yes. To use the product in a correct way, it's important, to use the right product for the right application, not more than the advised concentration. If you need more than 5% of the product, then you have to look to another product. Then the product is not suitable for the application, and you need to make sure that the product is compatible, so that you have thought about the material compatibility. This is an example of a walking bridge by a customer, and it was brand new, the walking bridge, and the one who was cleaning it did not clean it with the right product. he cleaned it with a chlor-alkaline product, and this walking bridge was not from stainless steel, but from aluminium.
Oh.
And yeah, you see the spots. Yeah, it really damaged the walking bridge. So just to let you know, you have to think about yeah, which product you're gonna use on which material. So here we have a table about material compatibility. So these are the cleaners, and these are the materials. So you see ceilings, you see yeah, some plastics. You can see not every product is compatible with the material, but that's something for your technical department to look at it. Deze slaat even over. So we from ecolab did make the cleaning procedures. So this is how a cleaning procedure looks like. What you can see is the danger symbols, the products, the location, also yeah, the steps, so the instructions, how you have to clean the objects, also photos, pictures, and of course the yeah, the personal
PPEs.
the PVMs, yeah, personal protective equipment, yes, protective equipment. So a little bit safety. What we here see is the product documentation. Every product has a product documentation. The first one we see is the material safety data sheet. And it exists of mostly 18 pages. And it tells you something about the dangers, about the risks. Then you have we call it TDS, technical data sheet. And in the technical data sheet, you can see how to use the product in the right concentration. Also something about material compatibility. And then you have we call it veiligheidskaart, safety card. It's it's a one page, and it's the summarize of what you see over here. So most of the time you see the safety card in a chemical storage. So you have area 2 on the MSDS, and it tells something about the identification of the dangers. The H sentences tells something about the hazard. So here you can see it can cause burns and also eye damage. Then you have the P sentence, and P stands for precaution. Yeah. And it tells something about what you have to do when you come in contact with the product. So do you need gloves, or do you need protective equipment? This can happen if you mix the two products. That's
cool.
yeah, cool. So this was by a customer, and he did mix two chemicals, two products, and the jerry can literally exploded. So it's very important not to combine products. Yes.
So it was an alkaline product then?
Yeah, this was a alkaline product, and they put an acid product in it. Yeah.
Did they have injuries?
Not that I know. No. Yeah, not that I know.
The can didn't survive. Yeah, can is dead.
Yeah, the can should not survive.
You
No.
can be fixed.
This is an example by a customer that had the wrong cap, the wrong lid on it. You can see the customer had it's a manual dosing dispenser, and it was closed, so it could not gas. So the jerry can was on high pressure, and it
Almost
already
exploded.
yeah. So it's really important not to mix the
Shake it.
yeah.
Okay.
I hit it with a shot.
So I have an filmpje. This was the driver. Yeah, something happened in his truck. Yes. Yeah. And it was near to a gas station, so also the gas station has to be effect. Yeah, it was yeah. So just to let you see, this can happen. If products are combined or are not degassed.
So
This
it
can
was
happen.
not an ecolab product.
No, I don't think so. I don't know for sure. I hope not. Something about transporting and dosing. Only transport closed packages. Treat empty packages as fully, so with a cap and also the labeling on it. Don't bring too much products than necessary. So if you need one jerry can, just bring one jerry can and not 10. Make use of the automatic dosing, so you don't have to overschenken. Zeg dat? Overgieten. Decanting. Yeah. So yeah, this is preferably better than that one. Yeah.
It gives you one dose, huh?
Yeah.
Full it.
Yeah, especially if you're on height, so the blancheur, you really have to.
And if we need one, we don't have,
Yeah,
we're doing we do a free pour and look down to the side.
yeah, and it's danger because when you pour it, it can splash because
How many cans do you need in one blusher?
Two.
yeah. Otherwise, you have to wear protective equipment. So you need a face shield, yes, just to protect you from and gloves. Yeah, yeah,
And when we look away, we had it one time when someone had the oil in one of them. He was pouring it not to get the chemical in his eye,
yeah,
but he looked, but that one had the thermal oil from, remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We really need to get,
But that's just a pump, and it's not, you have to pump a lot of times for it empty.
yeah.
It's something quicker.
but yeah, it's true. But it says not to do it, and that's,
Don't decantate.
Yeah, preferably not, but sometimes I think you don't. Yeah, or you should wear the face shield, so the protective, that you cannot come in contact with the.
Also, just get a cycling hose.
Yeah, that's also an option. Yeah,
Cycling
Yeah.
hose, of course, not put your mouth in the nose.
I can look into that. Maybe ecolab has something for that.
face mask is the best
Yeah.
for time.
Yeah, and I can imagine if you have this dosing system, it will take a
Take a
long
long
time to.
Was,
Yeah. Yes.
if you advise not to decantate, then you don't need the bath.
Yeah. Yeah.
You should
Yeah.
take
True.
up something else.
Yeah. And I think you only use it the blancheur, right? And
Well, I mean,
the mixing tanks
Mixing
maybe.
tanks, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe water soluble containers. That would better.
Am I the safety guy? You come up with this. Don't ask me. Do it.
So these are the danger symbols. The fire tells something about the flammability of products. Then you have the oxidating symbol. It tells something about if there is a fire and you have an oxidating product like peroxide, it will intensify the fire. So you also have to think about that. Also in storage, don't put an acid or an alkyne product together. So there has to be a minimum of, then you have the corrosive symbol, and that tells something about the product that's is corrosive. It can really go into your bones. So it's really aggressive. Then you have the estimation mark, and it tells something about it's irritating. So it's not toxic, but it's irritating. So you can natuurlijk.
Watch out.
Yes. And then you have the symbol with the dead fish, and that tells something about the impact on the environment. So you really have to think about the product. Of het door de afvoer mag. Drain. So you have to think if it's suitable to may go into the drain. And so the difference between this one and this one is this is temporary. So this is temporary and this is permanent.
The toxicity of the environment is also important for the water rinsing stations that clean the water, because they use certain bacteria in this pocket.
Yeah. That's really important. Yeah.
Can get economical damage.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Then you have injury. It can lead to permanent injuries if you don't watch out. It can lead to burns and also blindness if it comes into contact with your eyes. So there are some pictures, real pictures. Can be a little bit shocking. So this is really aggressive, but these are corrosive. So this picture is of a colleague of mine. He went on retirement now, but he was at a customer and he was fixing something, and there he had not the right safety glass, because you have the safety glass that are open on the onderkant, and
anything into his eyes.
it was an alkaline product, and he only now can see for 5% with that eye.
Oh, really?
So it's really important to use protective equipment for your own safety, but also for the safety for your colleagues. Yes, we also have it. So when I go to a factory, I always have this in my pocket. We call it.
Does it work?
We call it diphoterine, and it's like a neutralizer. So if you had contact with a chemical product in your eyes, then you open it and you do it in your eyes for 15 minutes, and then it will neutralize the product in your eyes. But you can also use the eye wash. Yes. So the protective equipment, know where they are. Make sure that they functionate good, and all the right procedures. I have here the goggles, and you have the normal safety glass. So as you can see, these are the normal safety gloves, and yeah, it protects just against metal or splinters. So it's not yeah, for liquids, it's not sufficient enough. No, and this one closes your eyes. So when you work with liquids, this one you should wear, and not yeah, this one. So that's also what we advise.
That's also what you advise when you go for cleaning?
No, only if you use the product on concentrate. So if you use just the
You're making the solution.
yes, yes. So if you pour it like in the blancher, then I would definitely advise the face shield. Yeah, yeah. But if you do the foam, then I would not use the face shield. I would use yes, because it's diluted, the product, and it's yeah. The danger is
If you're going to get the can from the store, you also don't.
no. But if you're gonna pour it into the blancher on a height, then I would definitely use something what's yeah.
Dry environment from
Yes.
the middle of the spectrum.
Yeah. So you can protect your body by wearing protective clothes. I don't know if you use protective clothes.
No.
Sometimes, yeah, yeah.
And I have a trial from a suit that
Oh, yeah.
is covering everything,
Okay, yeah,
also your hair. And that will be next week.
okay,
And they also have just rubber suits.
Okay.
Cleaning.
yeah. Oh, nice.
That's
Yeah,
just to protect against water
yeah,
and other.
yeah, yeah,
But we have to test it. And
Yeah.
if it's nice to wear.
yes, yeah,
Hazmat suits look very comfortable.
Yeah.
yeah,
Especially in July.
yes. If it's summer,
not
then
so
it's
often.
really.
If you have built-in airco, it's okay.
That's always a consideration you have to make. Yeah, safety. Yeah, comfort.
Depends on how serious the permanent damage is, I
Yes.
suppose.
Yeah, yeah. So I discussed that the goggles. So you have the safety gloves, you have the goggles, and you have the face shield. Oh ja, hier, Olaf, wij werken met geconcentreerde chemie. Ja. So when you work with the concentrated products, I always recommend the goggles and the face shield. Yeah, because we saw the pictures. It's really shocking. Yeah, and especially alkaline products, you don't immediately feel pain.
Mm.
With acid, you feel it direct. Yeah, but with alkaline, it can take hours before you, really.
Slowly dissolve your
yes.
texture.
Yeah, and then it's too late. So yeah. Yeah, we call it the sluitmoordenaar. I don't know how to call it in.
Yeah, it's a slow damage.
Yeah, slow damager. Yeah. Then you have the gloves. Sorry. Yes, these gloves are especially used for the concentrated products, for the alkaline and the acid products, and these are so this is rubber and this is latex, and latex you only use it on the diluted product. So if you foam, then it's like 2% of your product, then you can use this one. But if you use the concentrated product from your jerry can, then use this one. Yeah.
And you get you bought all this stuff for us in like a dedicated area.
Yeah, I have.
How we're gonna do that?
No, in your TV room, I installed cupboards.
This
And inside the cupboards are the earplugs and the eye protection and gloves.
And so there now.
Yeah,
Those rubber gloves, are they resistant or?
Which one?
They just last longer.
This one? You mean? Okay, completely. Oh, it's completely safe to work with rubber. Yeah, rubber is completely safe. This kind of rubber. Yeah, yeah. They are especially for yeah, the alkaline and the acid products that are concentrated. Yeah.
Open it up. Open the, yeah.
As you can see, I used it a lot, but yeah, it won't penetrate. Ja, dat wel, precies. Je zal ze op een gegeven moment wel moeten vervangen, maar in principe na een paar keer zou je daar geen. Ja.
And check it out. And
Gebruiken jullie dan ook oorbescherming of niet?
so
Oké. Dat stukje heb volgens mij niet in mijn dingen staan. Die heb ik eruit gehaald. Omdat ik niet zeker wist of dat het hier van toepassing was. Qua geluid.
The team when we need it because by the software after 2 days
everything is going well. Okay, we will check it out if that's the case.
the start of the key.
So do you have gloves for your? Yeah, do you have gloves?
I have them.
Yeah.
They are a little bit skeptical, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I made two
Yeah.
two areas where we can get.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That everyone can.
But I had a suggestion
excellent.
to him, will be gone if you don't close it.
Yeah.
I think it'll be
Good point. Yeah.
echo
Yeah.
or something.
Also your feet. You have safety shoes all. But yeah, you can also wear the boots when you clean. Also wear wear your pants over. Huh?
Put your pants.
Ja, broek in de laarzen. Hoe kan dat nou?
Ja.
Het moet over de laarzen zijn.
Oh, ja.
Nee. Maar hier staat het wel goed, zie je? Ja. Ja, dit was
Geen spuitpak en de.
Ja, dat er verschil in zit. Ja, ik heb altijd geleerd op school dat je altijd je broek over je laarzen moet doen. Maar ja,
Ja, bij stokbroek maakt dat niet veel uit volgens mij.
nee. Ja, juist wel toch, of niet? Dacht ik.
Stop.
Nee, je moet je stoppenbroek in het laars en je
Ja.
spuitpak verhogen.
Oké. Oké, dan klopt het. Dan heb ik niks gezegd.
And that's wrong. Yeah. Oh, that's what you saying?
Okay, then I have, oh sorry. One filmpje.
That looks good.
Yeah, you see someone who is fixing something. Yes, someone is walking by. Yes, and you saw it. It's an aggressive product. Het is ook een reclamefilmpje natuurlijk van dit product. Moet ik er eerlijk bij zeggen. So he takes the precautions. He washes his eye immediately. Also removes his clothes.
Put out your clothes, yeah.
You ripped this
You
off.
better go to a chemical shower.
Yeah, this is in the case if there is not an eye wash or an
My colleague said Belgium.
Mhm.
And
This is turning a little bit.
they also had to do Costa Rica
Yeah,
to neutralize the chemicals.
yeah.
But they have transportation in parking lots from the chemicals, and you don't.
Oh yeah.
So there's
Yeah.
a slightly
Different. Yeah.
situation here.
Yeah.
Oh. No, we don't see the best part.
Yeah.
Fever.
Dangerous reactions. So to avoid accidents, never ever mix concentrated products. Do not try that. use always the original package. Always add it to cold water, so not hot water. And always, when you have used the product, rinse it rinse it with water. So no residues will react with other products.
You mean the can? You have to rinse it with.
No, the surfaces. So if
yeah.
you have applied the product, if you have applied the product, afterwards you need to clean it with water so that there's not any residue on your surface that can react with another chemical. Also recognize products, which you use. There are some dangerous combinations. You already mentioned that. Chloralkaline and acid, also alkaline acid, do not mix it, but chloralkaline and acid, it can produces chlorine gas. And chlorine gas is very, very toxic, and you can die from it. They also used it in the World War I. So it's a weapon. Do not mix chloralkaline with acid. Then we have another combination, which I don't recommend to do it, and that's acid with organic material. Organic material and acid, it produces nitrogenous gases, and it can damage the lungs. So it's also really dangerous. So at the moment you have an incident, an accident, what's the first thing you have to do
You need to it.
before?
Make sure that you, as a person, are safe.
Yeah, true. So that's the first one.
Think of others.
Yeah, that you always have to. Yeah.
Or get damaged yourself.
Yeah, it's important that you always get yourself in safety, because at the moment when you see someone lying on the ground and he doesn't move, and the first thing you want to do is to help the person, but you don't know what has happened. And when you go to the person, maybe there is some gas or some leakage, then you will lie next to the person. Who do you want? Yeah, you want to help him, but you cannot help him because you get in a situation that you cannot help him. So that's the reason why you always have to consider your own safety first, because you can help someone if you Then the second, always take action. The third rule is make the person at ease. Ask him or her what's the cause of the incident. Take the precautions you have to take, and call someone from first aid, BHV, or the doctors. And also always show the MSDS and the material safety data sheet to the first aid, so they can provide aid. En vraag aan jou, Olaf, de MSDS'en, zitten die bij de ingang? En bij de teamleaders. En bij de teamleaders, oké, duidelijk. Heel goed.
So the team leaders have the information about the material safety there.
First aid. So when you get something in your eye, you have to rinse with lukewarm water for 15 minutes. Does anyone know why 15 minutes and why with lukewarm water? Why not with cold water? Why do you wash your eyes not with cold?
You know, blood rushing to that area. If you use cold water, that's going to cause further irritation.
Yes, but also if you take a cold shower, How long can you take a cold shower? A really cold shower. Could you do it for 50 minutes? Yeah, maybe you can do it, but I can't do it 50 minutes. So that's the reason why you have to use lukewarm water, because of the, you cannot full how long.
You cannot endure
Yeah, you cannot endure it for 50 minutes. So that's the reason.
your eyes temperature as well.
Yes. So that's the reason why you always have to use lukewarm water. Also the shower, if you have something on your skin, remove all your clothes and also rinse with lukewarm water. If you swallow something, take small sips of water. So not drink not like 5 liters water in one time, but in small steps, and do not vomit. Do you know why you not have to vomit when you swallow something? So when you have chemical
Damage the same part.
Yes. So if you swallow for accident the chemical product, you don't have to vomit, because it goes the second time, it goes to your slokdarm.
Yeah, through your
Do you say this?
slowed
The you
the swallow pipe.
yeah, you swallow by so that's the reason why you have to dilute it with water. Then when there are guests, go immediately to outside, to the fresh air, and breathe. That's very important, and take all your colleagues with you. So I think first of your own safety, and always consider a doctor. If there is a physical incident. My colleague Bart van Hoof did a couple weeks ago. He did an audit, and he had some points. To check. The first picture we see, it's the objects are cleaned, and he noticed that everything was lying on the floor, and it was already cleaned. So he recommended to maybe a trolley, so you can put everything what is clean to another safe, clean environment, or maybe on the wall, like a frame. So you can put it on the frame, and then you know it's clean.
It can vary on the
Yeah.
quality of the.
Yeah, so you cannot get contamination. Yeah.
No, we'll put it back in ground.
Yeah.
Or-
And then also the below the objects, you not always can see it, so it's not always very accessible, but it's also an point to consider with during the cleaning. Also ceilings, rubbers, you can see some product residues can stay between the rubber, between the ceiling and the stainless steel. So you really have to remove it and clean it, because there can be a lot of microbiological growth. And also keep the equipment where you the cleaning equipment, keep it clean, and that is okay. So that was it. How much